Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. Paul Pluta on the ArchieLuxury and the Elite Broadcasting channel. Guys, today I'd like to make this video about free speech in Australia. This is in my ongoing series, The Truth About Australia. Click on the little question mark in the corner and you will see more videos that I've made, The Truth About Australia. Today, guys, I want to talk about free speech. Free speech. And this really relates to the state of Queensland. And I got to tell you, when I was a kid, we had a very conservative premier, Sir Johannes Bjelke Peterson, Sir Joe. And the state itself there, well, we were very conservative. You couldn't just demonstrate in the street. You could be arrested for doing such a thing. There was a lot of sort of controls, and inevitably the Joe government fell into disrepute with the Fitzgerald inquiry, and I got to tell you, you had some Labor governments come in. So I'm very much, I kind of value free speech. And one of the premiers of Queensland, Peter Beattie, he was actually arrested when he was at university protesting against apartheid. And the Joe government, they took him away, etc., etc. And of course, I'm very aware of free speech and the lack of it in Queensland. What is the absolute disaster is that I thought with a Labor government in power, the Palajay, it's actually Palachuk because it's Polish and not French, I thought we would have some free speech. And if you wanted to make a complaint or let yourself be heard, you had those sort of rights. I didn't want to demonstrate. I didn't want to do anything like that. I'm a lower middle class person who sent a few letters off. I actually wrote to the state Labor Transport Minister, Sterling Hinchcliffe, and told him of some deficiencies in the rail system. I told him this, I wrote to him, and, I wanted to get some change. I wanted to make things good because I'd like to improve things. There's no point just complaining. I've always said you've got to put your first foot forward, let them know what the problems are. Maybe no one has told them. Well, fast forward a bit, and basically in my case there, I wrote to many politicians in the state. They ignored my advice, and then when it exploded and turned out I was exactly on the money, I told the press. And so what crime did I do? Well, I made the state government look bad, the state Labor government, and I thought, man, I'd be safe. I'm not a public servant. I haven't done anything wrong. I am simply a YouTuber trying to make things that are bad. I look at things that are bad and improve them. So I didn't think I'd have any problems. And I had some leaks that came out. I got information I passed on to the media, etc., etc. And the biggest crime I did is I made the state government look fucking stupid. I made the state government look stupid. And I thought that's okay. We got free speech, man. Free speech, man. And how wrong I was. See what they had done, this Labor government. Because of the Joe days, they had the Fitzgerald inquiry as they developed this they give it really trendy names. They call it anti-corruption. They call it the crime is, they give it all these trendy names, anti-money laundering division, all these really sexy names there. Crime Corruption Commission, just really trendy, cool. They're like superheroes. Unfortunately, what has actually happened in reality, they've formed these anti-corruption kind of government bodies, which is a division of the police force. If we were in 1930s Germany, you would say it's the brown shirts, the Gestapo. And their job is to, well, guess what? They want to interview me because I made the government look bad. That's right. I made the government look bad. They want to know your sources. So what's happened is they got these trendy name, Crime Corruption Commission, CCC. They decided to summons me to a coercive interview. A coercive interview? What the fuck is a coercive? Well, that's an interview. It's kind of like when the mafia wants to interview you. It's kind of like a sit down, except it's worse. See, you cannot refuse. You basically, they have a thing called a star chamber from medieval England, where the star chambers existed because high-ranking officials could never get a fair trial, or they could never be penalized because of their position in the community. So they developed these star chambers. So coercive interviews. So the state government, in this really trendy CCC name, Crime Corruption Commission, decided to force me to attend an interview. Coercive interview. So that means normally, if the police want to interview, you have the right to silence. You do not have to answer questions. You do not need to say anything. Now, you can be charged by the police, but you can keep your mouth shut. Probably a good idea. In fact, there's a great video which says you should never ever talk to the police. I'll put a link up here on that video. So basically, the state government, well, they used the CCC to drag me into a coercive interview. And the penalty, if you don't want to attend, perjury, 12 months in prison. If you refuse to answer questions, up to 12 months in prison. If you tell anyone you've even gone to this coercive interview, up to 12 months in prison. So it's quite a serious kind of interview process. Yes, you can take a lawyer in, but you can't tell even your wife. If you tell your wife, technically you would be breaking the law in Queensland. So they force you in. They ask, you have to reveal, you have to answer their questions. And if you so much as anything, if they want a body, they're doing these coercive interviews. Well, it's also nerve-wracking to go there. I subsequently I had depression. I've had, it's like post-traumatic stress. My diet exploded. Basically, I lost 5 kilos the week of the interview. And then I comfort ate. Very, 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 very. Eventually, the CCC, they then wanted a body because someone's made the government look bad. So they look at things and, yes, they try and nab, shoot the messenger. That's been a very good way. So this is free speech. Look, you may think we have free speech in Australia, but we don't. Especially in Queensland, under a Labour government, they will come and hunt you. They will get the CCC to drag you into a coercive interview, and you cannot refuse. It's like if John Gotti asked you to come to a sit down. You don't really have any choice. So this is what happens in Queensland. Free speech. You make the government look bad, they can use these star chambers to summons you. And then, it's all the powers of these bodies. So you have no right to silence, no right to not attend, no real rights at all. So this is Queensland under Labour, under a Labour government. Very, very nasty. All I wanted to do was make the trains run better. I wanted to help the trains. I wanted to make the trains run better. Yes, I wanted to make the trains run better. Free speech in Australia, there ain't no fucking free speech. They will nab you. They will nab you. They'll take you off the street. They will get fucking nasty. Fucking nasty. I mean, if you're a career criminal, going to a star chamber really doesn't fucking scare you. But if you're a lower middle class sort of guy, overweight white guy, well, fuck, it scares the shit out of you. Then, of course, being a lower middle class person, you think, well, I need legal representation. I need a lawyer, a solicitor, $400, $500 an hour. Yes, that's correct. So, very, very clever idea. They get you to go to these things, and a middle class person would easily chew up $5,000-$10,000 worth of money. And then, of course, they weren't happy with interviewing said Archibald Chesterfield III. No, so they got me for cutting the tags off cushions. They got me for cutting tags off cushions, and I needed to get a barrister. A good barrister is $1,000 an hour. Yes. So thank you. This is how it is. Free speech in Queensland? I don't fucking think so. The government will find a way. They can get the CCC, and it's also trendy. Crime and Corruption Commission. This is a watchdog, but they're using this watchdog to get a whistleblower. What a bunch of fucking cunts! What a bunch of fucking cunts! And this same watchdog committee, it's interesting in the press at the moment. Our good lady, Jackie Trad. Jackie Trad is in a little bit of hot water because she had an investment property affected by her department's decision, and she decided to ring Alan McSparren on a weekend to clarify the legal implications. And obviously there's no problem with her doing that, but for Archie, cutting the tags off cushions could be very, very dangerous. So I gotta be honest with you, there is a way to get you. In the state of Queensland, in Australia, they will fucking come after you. They will fucking come after you. Hell's blazing. They can use these star chambers to insist you attend, and they can cause a lot of grief and suffering. So my best advice is, if you want to be a whistleblower in Queensland, if you see some problems you'd like to correct, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen anything. Shut your fucking mouth. That's right. Shut your fucking mouth, because I gotta be honest with you, they, how do I put this? They have ways of making life very, 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 very uncomfortable for the person who is the whistleblower. So, best advice, shut your fucking mouth. You didn't see anything, Your Honor. I got an eye infection. I didn't see anything, Your Honor. They will send the CCC to request you to go to a star chamber. Coercive interviews, yes. Star chambers and coercive interviews. It's all happening in Queensland. All because I didn't think the trains were running very well. Thank you, Queensland! You bunch of fucking cunts! You bunch of fucking cunts! Fucking cunts! That's what I think of you. You fucking cunts! And this is how it is. So don't rock the boat in Australia. They will fucking get you. They will fucking get you. And they will make your life a fucking living hell. That's correct. They will make your life a fucking misery. So my advice is, if you see any things there, you want to have free speech, that is for rich people. That ain't for lower middle class, overweight white men to get involved with. Don't open your fucking mouth. They are vengeful sons of fucking bitches. That's right. So shut your fucking mouth, fatso, and don't say or see anything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is the disaster that is Queensland under a Labour government. You bunch of fucking assholes. So, that's how it goes, guys. I'm Paul Pluta. Look at more videos. The truth about Australia. Click on the little question mark in the corner. I'm not sure which corner it's in. And you can see more of my videos. Until next time, see you later, fuckers!
Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. And today, guys, I would like to talk about a new sponsor, which I'm very proud to have on board. This is the Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. And, you know, before you start getting really crazy with the animal libbers and all these crazy left-wing communists out there, I want to say to you, furs have been used by man for hundreds of years for warmth and to show luxury and superiority. And I'm very proud to hook up with Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. These people here know quality fur. In fact, I'm going to be ordering a fur coat very, very soon for one of my lady friends. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. So this is fur. I got to be honest with you. This is recycling at its greatest. This is it's a fur. They're selling quality furs in Germany. These are on the pre-owned market. This is like the watches, the Rolex watches. I'm saying buy pre-owned. No different with luxury fur. Luxury fur. I highly recommend it. This company here, they ship Fur Boutique Germany. They ship via DHL Premium. They are quality sellers. They have over 500 fur coats in stock. Large quantities, good quality. This is a chance to live the dream. Come on, guys. We know in the 70s, you know, all these animal libbers and fuckers, they all went nuts. But these fucking little rodents, you befriend these rodents, they bite you. They bite you. So wouldn't it be nice to make these little fuckers into a fur coat? So I got to be honest with you. I totally support fur. I totally support fur. I totally support it. And if you raise the furs in a raise these animals in a humane environment, and then you turn them into coats, well, who am I to say anything wrong with that? We eat meat, we eat cow, don't we? We eat cow. I'm a meat eater. I'm not a lesbian, left-wing vegetarian. No, I need my proteins. I'm very proud to be associated with Fur Boutique Germany, and I stand behind their full range of stock. Thank you. Click on the link down below to visit their store.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.